I think it's fair to say that the policy volatility and uncertainty about Trump's agenda is going to be a pervasive theme for the years ahead. And the fact that we don't know exactly how he's going to attack Europe vis-a-vis tariffs and its own industry really engenders a lot of uncertainty into the financial picture.
Fundamentally, things are looking better on the economic front, or will look better, but geopolitics uncertainty will definitely hurt. For Gibraltar, I think, it's a stable kind of jurisdiction, so that helps to probably to attract some capital flows. So that's probably an advantage in such a world.
I think it's fair to say that financial hubs like Gibraltar will actually continue to benefit from this policy volatility, as they themselves are actually stable jurisdictions with clear rules. So actually, we think that an uncertain world is actually a bit of a boon for places like Gibraltar.
I think Trump will be very aggressive against European companies. He will add more tariffs. Paradoxically, he could be more aggressive against Europe than China, at least in the short term, maybe not in the long term, but in the short term he could be. And I think he has a lot of leverage over Europe. So I think Europe will respond, but he has leverage.
Markets have decided that the greenification of our economy is here to stay. And even though Trump's agenda may put the brakes on some aspects of it, clearly capital forces are underway that support this transformation of the global economy.
Yeah, I mean, fundamentally, we think that inflation is coming down. So central banks have been keeping rates high for some time. Demand has been weakening. That has led to lower inflationary pressures. So I think inflation should stay more or less contained this year. Tariffs, especially if you have a trade war, so tit for tat, so if everybody adds tariffs, that's a tax basically on goods, so that could add to price pressures. But if we don't get like a massive trade war, then I think inflation should be relatively contained this year.